That's what I'm supposed to do. Psalm 46. Let's start at verse 1. Watch this.
God is our refuge
God is our refuge.
and strength.
And what?
And strength.
And strength.
A very present help in trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen. Listen. We must get to a point where we're not seeking him. We're living with him. My sister, Pastor Rhonda, was talking about last night when she was breaking down Psalm 91. She was talking about the fact that people have equated worship for what you're doing on the Shabbat or what you're doing on Sunday morning, that period of time frame when you're singing some songs to the Most High, when in actuality worship is a lifestyle. You must live in his presence, right? It's kind of like, take this phone right here, right? Right now, this battery has 32%. It's not on the charger. But the phone that which we're broadcasting from is connected to the power source. So right now, I can do anything I need to do on the other phone. But eventually, it's gonna die because it's not connected to the power. I have to constantly plug it back up. But if I'm never becoming disconnected, I could be on it all day. I like to often remind people that the first time the word worship was used in the Bible, it was in Genesis 22, when our father Abraham, was told to go and sacrifice his son. He told the people that was with him, I'm going to worship. And we're going to come back. That means because of what Abraham had been told by the father years back, because he stayed connected to him, even in the most difficult time of his existence, he still started his worship. And the promises that was made to him didn't go away as far as he was concerned, based on the current circumstances, based on this current dilemma in which he was facing. I said all that to say this, ladies and gentlemen. If you stay connected, if you live at the throne, if you live in his presence, he will always be a very present help. And you won't have to call him. You won't have to seek him. He will be right there. Wherever you are. Whatever you're facing. He says what? Read it again, Deacon. He says what?
God is our refuge.
He's our refuge.
And strength.
And strength.
A very present help in trouble.
A very present help in trouble. Go ahead.
Therefore will we not fear.
Read it again.
Therefore will we not fear.
Read it again.
Therefore we will not fear.
Therefore we will not fear. Go ahead.
Though the earth be removed.
Though the earth be removed.
And though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Though the waters thereof roar and be troubled.
Right.
Though the mountains shake with swelling thereof.
Mm-hmm.
Selah.
Go ahead.
There is a river.
There's where?
There is a river. The stream thereof shall make glad the city of God. The holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High.
Of the who?
Of the Most High.
Of the who?
Of the
Most High. Higher is his name. Y'all see that? So David is saying this. Check this out. Don't make no difference what's going on around me. It don't make no difference what's falling apart. Don't make no difference what's crumbling around me. I ain't gonna be moved. I'm not gonna fear. Let me tell you why. Because give me Amos 9, D. As we've said many times before, Israel was not caught off guard by this. So when you turn on the news, You see chaos in America, protests and mayhem on the streets. You see chaos in every country, chaos and mayhem everywhere you turn. You go up and down your news feed, videos of protests, videos of people dying in earthquakes, families, the locusts, and all that. You're asking yourself, why is this going on? You know, if you didn't know, of course you would be afraid. But look at this, Amos 9. I'm going to show you what's really going down and why Israel has no fear. Amos 9, verse 8. Watch this.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom.
Now, you must understand, ladies and gentlemen, that every nation of this earth are under the powers of Satan. There was only one nation in this earth, in the history of this earth, that was fully submitted to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And that was the true nation of Israel. And whether they want to tell you or not, they're all submitted to Satan. Every one of them. Every one of the elite powers of these countries are not of the Most High, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Read that again. He says what?
Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom.
Right.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
He said he's going to do what?
I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
But?
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
I will not.
Saith the Lord.
He said I'm going to do what?
Not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
I'm not going to destroy the house of Jacob, though. See that? So, this is why we're not afraid. He said, I'm not going to destroy the house of Jacob. Watch this, verse 10, verse 9.
Below, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
This is why everything is falling apart. Because the Most High is going into every country and doing what? Read it again. He says what?
I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
Mm-hmm.
Like as corn is sifted in the sheaf, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Yet not the least grain of my children will fall on the earth. So go back to Psalm 46. Now that you see what the Most High is doing, read verse 2 again.
Therefore we will not fear.
Therefore we will not fear.
Though the earth be removed.
Though the earth be removed.
And though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea.
Uh-huh.
Though the waters thereof roar and be troubled.
Right.
Though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof.
All this is happening, but
Selah.
Uh-huh.
There is a river.
But there's a river.
The streams whereof shall make glad the city of God.
Make the city bad. Who?
The city of God.
The city of who?
The city of God.
Go ahead.
The holy place.
The holy place.
Of the tabernacles of the Most High.
And that's where we reside. There's safety in him. Watch this. Verse 5.
God is in the midst of her.
Right.
She shall not be removed.
Mm-hmm.
God shall help her, and that right early.
Mm-hmm.
The heathen raged.
The Gentiles are raged.
The kingdoms were moved.
The kingdoms are moved.
He uttered his voice, the earth melted.
Right now, go ahead.
The Lord of hosts is with us.
It's with who?
With us.
With who?
With us.
With us.
The God of Jacob.
The Yah of Jacob
is our refuge.
Is our refuge. Come on, D. There's safety in him. Watch this. Watch this. Verse 8. Come.
Behold the works of the Lord.
Behold the works of the Most High.
What desolations he has made in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth.
Go ahead.
He breaketh the bow.
He do what?
He breaketh the bow.
He breaketh the bow.
He cutteth the spear in sunder.
Uh-huh.
He burneth the chariot in the fire. Be still.
Be still.
And know that I am God.
And know that our higher is Yah.
I will exalt among the heathen.
I will be exalted among the Gentiles.
I will be exalted in the earth.
I will be exalted in the earth.
The Lord of hosts is with us.
He is with who?
With us.
He is with who?
With us.
He is with who?
With us.
With us.
The God of Jacob.
The Yah of Jacob
is our refuge.
Is our refuge. There's safety in him, Israel. There's safety in him. Are y'all hearing what the Messiah is saying this morning? You about to turn that news off. They are liars. There's safety in him.